everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jaime and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. Now we always begin in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms, crossing our legs and bringing our hands together at our hearts and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There, now we're ready to begin. And today we've got a special story. That's why I've got funny hair. We're doing George Lucas's Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Today we have a special mission to defend the Rebel Alliance against the evil Galactic Empire. Time to get ready for our mission. Let's start with our shoulders. We roll our shoulders round and round. We lift them up and put them down. We lift up 1, we lift up 2. We put down 1, we put down 2. We go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Now we do our necks. We look over one shoulder and over the other. Over one and over the other. We look all the way down and all the way up. All the way down and all the way up. Then we go around in a big, lovely circle. And the other way. Woo! There we go. Now to get our hips open. We reach up high, keep your bottom on the floor, and we put our hands in front of our legs. Now, can we walk our hands forwards? 1, 2. Oh, let's try that again. 1, 2. And again. 1, 2. Well done, everyone. Let's now come into hero pose because today we're proper heroes. Roll all the way forward onto your knees and sit down on your heels. Now, take your hands forward and separate your feet and sit down in between your ankles. Yes, now if that's a bit pinchy on your knees, you can always come back to sit on your heels. Take your hands in front of you and crisscross your fingers. Turn them inside out and lift them up above your head. Yes, into hero pose. Now for that evil galactic empire. We stand up. We take our legs wide. We bend our knees and bring our hands up into our lobster or goddess pose. And let's do a big lion face to be scary. Ready? Ah! Very good, everyone. Time to get going. Now, the Death Star is the Galactic Empire's space station. Bringing your hands above your head, make a space station shape. The Death Star, taking your arms out wide, is nearly finished. And after it's finished, it will be powerful enough to completely destroy a whole planet. Crisscross your fingers behind your back. And after 3, we're going to go boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. Standing all the way up again. Oh, when that happens, it's going to be scary, scary stuff. But we're joining the Rebel Alliance, who are Jedi heroes. Turning to the side, bend your knee. Take your hands in front of you and hold your lightsaber and lift them up above your head like a very, very clever Jedi warrior. Now, our Galactic Empire is ruled by the tyrannous and horrible Emperor Palpatine. Standing on one leg, can we make our fingers all craggy and our toe all craggy and pull a silly face? Well done, everyone. Now, Emperor Palpatine has a Sith apprentice. He's called Darth Vader. And he wears a big black mask. Rub your hands together, make them really hot, and put them over your eyes, making a mask. Darth Vader does some very funny breathing. Crisscross your fingers, put them under your chin, take a big breath all the way in, and lift your elbows. Now, make a Darth Vader sound to the sky. Can we do that again? Breathing all the way in and all the way out, Darth Vader sound to the sky. One more time, breathing in, breathing out, Darth Vader-like. Darth Vader has just captured Princess Leia. Sitting on your bottoms, take your legs out long. Take your legs round to one side and your hand onto your knee. Take your other hand round behind you. Look over your shoulder. Look back at the front and say, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi." Then we take our legs round to the other side. We take our other hand onto our knee and our other hand behind us, looking over our shoulder, back to the front. "You're my only hope." But before Princess Leia was captured, she managed to steal the plans to the Death Star. She climbed in the secret room. Up we go, up we go, up we go. Then she tiptoed really quietly. Shh, 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 shh. She stole the plans and crawled out the escape hatch. Coming onto all fours, reach with one arm, reach with two, reach with one leg, reach with the other leg. Then, when she was safely through, she wiggled on her tummy. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And she hid the plans in a droid called R2-D2. Tuck your toes, lift your bottoms up to the sky, and let's make an R2-D2 noise. Ready? Princess Leia stood up and she told the droid all about the plans for the Death Star. At the end, she did a special message. She leant all the way forward and she said, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi." Then she crouched down to lock in the plans. "You're my only hope." Our friend R2-D2 managed to escape. Hands down, toes back, lift your bottoms to the sky. But poor Princess Leia was arrested and captured by Darth Vader. Hands up! She was put in a prison cell. Cross one leg over the other and take your arms out wide. Take one arm under the other, like scissors, and wave with the underneath arm. Then swizzle your fingers round and sit down. Oh, look, she was all tied up. Let's try that the other side. Unravel yourself and cross the other leg over. Bend your knees and let's scissor the other arm underneath this time. Wave with your fingers and swizzle them round, sitting down. Oh no, poor Princess Leia. But luckily, R2-D2 escaped in an escape pod. Sitting on your bottoms, let's hug our knees. Tuck your chin in like you're squashing a tomato and then rock and roll backwards and forwards. Ready? Whee! Woo! And whee! He escaped to the desert planet of Tatooine. On the planet of Tatooine, our very lovely friend Luke Skywalker lives on a farm. Standing up, let's do a little farm dance. Diddly 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 dee, diddly diddly dee. He lives there with his step-uncle and aunt. One day, Luke Skywalker was looking for the new droid delivery. Bring your thumbs and fingers together and have a look through your special cosminoculars. He hoped that those droids would be arriving soon so that he could go and buy one. They needed some extra help on the farm. Here they are. He got into his land speeder. Sitting on your bottoms, take your legs out long. Start your engine. We're going over to one side. We're going over to the other side. We're going down a hill. We're going up a hill. Luke Skywalker bought 2 droids. He bought one called C-3PO, who looked a bit like a penguin. Standing up. Take your feet out wide and your hands down by your side and waddle around. Oh, yes, my name's C-3PO. What can I do for you? But with C-3PO was the very special little droid, R2-D2. Remember, from Princess Leia? Hands down, tuck your toes, lift your bottom to the sky. Back at their house, Luke took them into the garage to give them a clean. He used his cloth and used his breath. He cleaned their ears, rubbing your ears from the bottom to the top. And their faces, oh yes, getting them all nice and shiny. But what was this? He activated the message from Princess Leia. The droid R2-D2 showed him. Hands down, tuck your toes, and lift one of your legs. Can you make it bent at the top as well? Yes! Suddenly, the message from Princess Leia started in front of Luke. Standing up, she said, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope." Ooh, what's this, thought Luke. Who is Obi-Wan Kenobi? Could it be old Ben Kenobi, who lives in a cave on the other side of the mountain? All of a sudden, there was a great big boom. Ready with a monkey jump? 1, 2, 3, boom! Oh no! Luke went running outside. Run, 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 run. Oh, his home with his uncle and his aunt had been destroyed. Now there was nothing for Luke to do. He had to go and seek out Obi-Wan Kenobi. In his land speeder, he headed across the mountain, hands down by your sides, mountain pose, pressing your feet into the ground, and close your eyes. On the other side of the mountain, he came to the cave. Jump your feet wide, lift your hands above your head. He knocked on the door, and the door opened. Coming down to your knees, take one leg out to the side, lift your arm to the sky, and take your other arm onto your extended leg. The door opened, and there stood the legendary Jedi Knight, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Put your hands together. He says, "Use the Force, Luke." He closes the door. Come back to 2 knees, take your other leg out to the other side, lift your arm to the sky, and close the door. Once inside, Obi-Wan Kenobi explains to Luke about the Jedi way, the Force. He teaches him how to fight. Step 1 leg forwards, 1 leg backwards. Reach up with your lightsaber. Open your arms wide, coming into a strong Jedi warrior pose. Then reach your lightsaber up to the sky and crisscross your fingers behind your back and bow all the way down. Wow. Luke then sees that Obi-Wan Kenobi needs to know the message from R2-D2, and he shows him the droid. R2 opens up. Hands down, take your toes back, and lift up your other leg, cocking it over the end. Obi-Wan Kenobi sits and strokes his beard as he watches the special message from Leia. They need help. They need to get to Alderaan, which is Princess Leia's planet. And to get there, they're going to need the help of the smuggler, the space pirate, Han Solo. They head straight to the crazy cantina bar where there are some aliens playing music. Bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind your bottom. Lift up your bottom and let's do a crazy alien dance. Ready? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wow, well done everyone. They sit across the table with Han Solo and his Wookiee co-pilot Chewbacca, who looks a bit like a giant gorilla or a Bigfoot, standing up. And the floor. They agree to take them in the Millennium Falcon, which is Han Solo's spaceship, to Alderaan, which is Princess Leia's planet. Time for takeoff. Bend your knees, hands behind you. Let's count down from 5 to blast off. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Take your legs out wide. Oh, we're rumbling one way. Oh, we're rumbling the other way. Oh, we're rumbling forwards. Oh, we're rumbling all the way back. Lifting your legs to the sky. Wow. Floating through space, they head to Alderaan, Princess Leia's planet. But before they get there, they are met with a crazy, awful meteor storm, crossing your legs, sitting up, and pitter-patter on your faces, all the way around, and on your chests, and on your legs, and on your arms. Oh no! This is no meteor storm. This is Alderaan that's been destroyed by the Death Star. There was only one place the heroes could go, to the Death Star. They used the special steering sticks holding onto your foot to aim the Millennium Falcon at the Death Star. Doo! 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 Take the other ankle now and do it the other side. Doo! 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 They came into land. Now they needed to find Princess Leia, who must be on here somewhere, being held captive. The problem was, they looked a bit normal, and they needed to look like the stormtroopers. So they found a couple of stormtrooper outfits, standing up, and wiggle inside them. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Han Solo and Luke were ready to march with the other stormtroopers. Do 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 do. They find Princess Leia's cell, leaning all the way forwards. Take your hands in front of you and make the backs of your hands meet. Open the door. Yeah. And there was Princess Leia, hugs all round. Yay! They'd rescued her. Now, while Han Solo and Luke were rescuing Leia, Obi-Wan Kenobi met Darth Vader, and they were challenged each to a lightsaber duel. Now was the time for this enormous lightsaber duel. Take one leg forward, one leg back, and reach your arms to the sky. Open out, letting your arm come forward and your lightsaber come forward as well. Reach all the way up to the sky. And then take your hands behind you as you bend all the way forward. Remember, as Obi-Wan had taught Luke in his Jedi fighting skills. Then we come all the way up. We turn the other way. We lift our lightsaber up to the sky. We open it out long. We bring it up to the sky again. And we crisscross our fingers behind our back as we come down humbly like humble Jedi warriors. Oh no. Darth Vader manages to defeat Obi-Wan Kenobi. Zoom. But in doing this, in this sacrifice, he lets the others escape. They need to get the Millennium Falcon out of there, arms out wide, spinning side to side. Quick, let's escape! But they are chased by the Galactic Empire's TIE fighters. Arms out wide, take one hand across to the opposite foot and reach your arm to the sky. Choo! And the other side. Choo! Can you go faster? Choo! Choo! Zoo! 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 Luckily, Han Solo manages to land, coming down to your knees. Tuck yourself up into a tiny little landing ball. Ooh. For now, they are safe, and they get to study the special secret plans to find out where the weak spot is of the Death Star. This is what Luke must shoot and fire at if he can destroy it, if he's going to destroy it once and for all. Time for the fight, the Battle of Yavin. Luke gets into his X-Wing, his jet aeroplane. Coming up onto your knees, your arms out wide. Come down onto one hand and wave at the sky. Bring one foot in front of your knee and shoot your back leg out behind you. And use the force by closing your eyes. Coming onto your knees again, we take our wings out wide, come down onto the other side, wave at the sky. Bring that foot in front of your knee and shoot your back leg out behind you. And remember the words of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the ghost, saying, "Use the Force, Luke." Sat behind Luke is R2-D2, the droid, his co-pilot, helping him fire and find his aim. Take your thumb out in front of you and put your other finger on your chin to keep your head steady. Then follow your thumb as you lift it up, down, side, not moving your head, just your eyes, side, and all the way around. He gets the Death Star in his sight and gets ready to fire. Take your legs out long. Take 2 fingers and put them in between your big toe and your second toe. Hook them round your big toe and lift up your special gun. Put your finger and your thumb on top of your toe and reach towards your other toe. Take aim. 1, 2, 3. The whole thing explodes with a big boom. Coming up onto your toes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom! Luke has done it, but he needs to get out of the way before his jet plane gets ruined by the meteors that are coming from the Death Star. Lying on your back, lift your legs up to the sky as you fly your jet up, forwards and up. Luke manages to escape. He sits up, full of elation. Yay! He managed to destroy the Galactic Empire's Death Star. He was a hero. A Jedi hero, and it was time for him, Han Solo, and the droids and Chewbacca to receive their gold medal of bravery at the very, very wonderful ceremony with Princess Leia standing up. They all bow to receive their special medals. And for now, they can all rest easily. For the first time in a long time, they all sleep. Lying all the way down. Take your legs long and your arms down by your sides and close your eyes. It's been a very, very tough time. And now, this wonderful rest, it comes so happily to all of those who have been so brave. Especially you, for being brave cosmic kids, for using the force of good against the dark side. Keep that goodness inside you, that love. Take it wherever you go, and the world will be peaceful. Breathing slowly. Time to wake up again now. We wiggle our fingers, our toes. We hug our knees into our chest. And we roll to our sides, opening our eyes, coming up to sitting with our legs crossed. We bring our hands together at our hearts, and we finish just as we started with Namaste. Ready? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our special Star Wars episode. Come back soon for another Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed that. You were brilliant. Now it's time for a wonderful burst of energy to refresh our brains with a brilliant brain break. Today we're going to train like Jedis, so we can be strong like Jedi warriors and focused using the Force. We begin in hero pose, coming down onto your knees. Kneel yourself back, then crisscross your fingers and turn your hands inside out. Reach your arms up above your head, and if your shoulders have come up into your ears, drop them down a little bit. Yes! Now we're in hero pose. Now Jedis use something called the Force, an energy inside them, And we're going to tune into that energy right now. Come to stand in mountain pose, all the way up, feet hip distance apart. Bring one hand on your tummy and one hand on your chest. Close your eyes. Use the force and listen. Notice the sounds in the room around you now. Now tune in to the room just outside the room you're in, maybe a corridor or hallway. And now see if you can notice the sounds outside of the building you are in. Opening your eyes, lowering your hands. Well done, everyone. We're now tuned into the Force, and we're going to bring that into our Jedi warrior poses. Start by reaching your arms up to the sun and draw power from the sun. We turn to the side and then bend our knees as we slowly draw our arms all the way down to bring power from the earth. Then we walk our hands forwards a little bit and our feet back, and we come into our little droid pose, R2-D2, who's a bit like a little dog. We lift one leg all the way up behind us and we step it just behind our wrist, turning our back heel in a little bit. Then, getting our feet super duper strong, we see if we can come up to stand, holding our balance. We turn to the side and reach our arms up to the sky, coming into our Jedi Warrior 1 pose. Breathe into your warrior pose. Then turn your toes to the side. Open your arms wide and bend your front knee even more, coming into your Jedi Warrior 2 pose. Looking over your front hand into the distance like a super strong Jedi. Then we take our arm up in front, our back hand down to our long leg, and we point our lightsaber to the sky, going choo! We straighten our front leg, bring our arms up together as the Force awakens, and then we turn to the other side, bending our front knee, reaching our arms all the way up, coming into our Jedi Warrior 1 pose on the other side. Yes! Breathe into your warrior. Turn your back toe to face the front and open your arms wide, bending your front knee even more, feeling strong in your legs. Now look over your front hand into the distance where you are going, feeling strong. Slowly take your back hand down to your long leg and reach your top arm up, like you're pointing your lightsaber to the sky. Straightening your front leg, turn your toes to the center and jump them together. Back in our mountain pose, feeling strong. This time bring your hands to your heart. Feel clear in your mind, feel strong in your body, focused and strong. Have a wonderful rest of your day. That was brilliant. Well done, you. Now we're going to get the wriggles out. We're going to use some energy with a really exciting game of Super Yoga. In Super Yoga, you copy the moves as they come down on the screen and you score points for doing the poses. And at the end, you get a lovely relaxation where all the goodness of the points goes into your body. I hope you love it. Super Yoga!
Butterfly pose.
You were great. Well done, you. Now we have some yoga poses in the yoga pose universe for you to learn. It's great to become a master of these poses because when you come to do the adventures, you'll be amazing. I hope you love it. The Cosmic Kids Yoga Pose Universe. Star pose. Taking our feet nice and wide and our arms wide, we sparkle brightly like a big beautiful star, twinkling our fingers a little bit too to give us some extra sparkles. Now star pose is a brilliant pose to do because it makes you feel big and it's a big stretch for your whole back and body. It's wonderful. Now, when we're in star pose, we feel extra sparkly, positive vibes. So it's really good to think about someone else when you're in this pose. Let's do it now and send our positive, sparkly vibes to them. Closing your eyes, think about someone who needs your sparkles. May you be happy, may you be well. Opening our eyes, that's real star power. Star pose. The Cosmic Kids Yoga Pose Universe. Hero pose. Coming down to kneel. We take our feet wide with our hands in front to support us. Now we wiggle our bottom down in between our ankles, keeping our toes pointing backwards. We crisscross our fingers in front of us, turn them inside out and raise them up above our heads, sitting like proper heroes. Now, if that's a bit ouchy on your knees, you can change it. You can bring your hands forward, lift your bottom up, scoot your feet back together and sit back on your heels. Yes. Crisscross those fingers again, turn them inside out and lift them up above your head. Well done, everyone. Now, hero pose is very good for stretching your legs, your thighs and your ankles and feet. It's wonderful. And it also makes you feel like a proper hero. Woo! It's working! Hero pose. Well done, that was great. Now we have a lovely Peace Out for you. Peace Out is our guided relaxation series and it really helps your brain and your body totally calm and chill out. It's very, very good for you and I hope you feel wonderful afterwards. Peace out. Superhero flying. Hello, Jaime here. Welcome to Peace Out. Get yourself comfy and find a place to sit or lie down. Today, we get to be superheroes in Peace Out. If you are doing Peace Out with others in the room, see if you can just think about yourself here. There's no need to worry or watch and see what anyone else is doing around you. It definitely works best when you make it all about you. So get settled in your chosen spot. Do any fidgets and wriggles to make sure your body is super comfy. That's it. Now, see if you can let your body be still. Of course, you're breathing and blinking, so your eyes and tummy will move, but see if you can make the rest of your body still. Good. I know being still can be quite hard, so just do your best. You'll get better at it with practice. Now take some big deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. That's it. A couple more, slowly. And the next time you breathe out,
Just let your eyes softly close. Well done. See if you can make your body feel as soft as marshmallows. Really heavy and gooey, like you've melted into the floor. If you are sitting on a chair or cross-legged on the floor, remember to keep your back long and tall. Just make your arms and legs soft like marshmallows. Yes, well done. Now you've made yourself all soft, let's begin the fun in our mind. All you do is listen, and the pictures will appear. Like the best dream ever. If you can't see any pictures right away, don't worry. Just breathe. Relax a little bit more and keep listening. They will start eventually. Here we go. Imagine that today is your birthday. In your mind, see yourself wake up and jump out of bed, really excited about the day. You've been counting down the days and sleeps, waiting for this day, and now it's finally here. Yes! Everyone at home gives you great big hugs and smiles, wishing you a happy birthday. And you enjoy how special it makes you feel. It makes you smile. There's a knock on the front door. It's the postman. The mail has arrived. With it being your birthday, you rush to the door, excited to be receiving mail which is addressed to you. The postman wishes you a happy birthday and hands the pile of letters to you. He also has a box, which is addressed to you too. You smile, thank him and close the door, taking the heap of mail and the box back into the house. You have 5 cards and the box. That's loads of post. A lot more than normal anyway. All the cards are from family and friends. Some have pin badges, which say happy birthday and the number of your new age. You put them on your t-shirt. Now for the box. You open it up, and inside is a really cool cape and a mask. The cape has your initials on it. It doesn't say who it's from. The only other thing inside the box is a beautiful feather. You wonder who could have given you this lovely gift. You decide to try it all on and go check out how it looks in the mirror. With the mask and cape on, you tuck the feather into the side of the mask. As you do this, you notice something funny happening. Your feet lift off from the ground. You seem to be hovering. You quickly take the feather out again and, phew, you lower back to the ground. As you look at the feather, you start to understand, and a cheeky smile appears on your face. You take another look at yourself in the mirror and decide. You want to see whether that feather will really make you fly. Still wearing the cape and mask, you head into the garden outside. Taking a deep breath, You tuck the feather back again into the mask. And this time, as your feet lift off, you carefully raise one arm into the air above you. As you do, you feel a whoosh of power, and you know you can really truly fly. You point your raised arm towards the sky, and before you know it, you have whooshed up and out into the big blue sky. Wow! This is awesome! You raise both your arms above you, which feels amazing. Then to the sides like wings. And then you try using just one arm up, with the other tucked into your side. This is so cool! Down below, you see the streets of the neighbourhood where you live. Cars driving along. People out jogging. The park, where some of your friends are playing. Oh dear, they seem to have their ball stuck in the tree. You decide to help and swoop down. As they see you coming, their mouths drop wide open in shock. Wow! Is that? But they don't recognise you behind the mask. You smile as you hover over the ball in the tree. Then you give it a little kick, freeing it for them. You smile at them, salute, and say, "You're welcome," knowing that they would thank you if they could speak. You'll be seeing them later at your party. Off you go again, reaching up into the sky. The cool air whooshes around you, and it feels so free to be up here, and really quiet too. You whiz over the city, higher than the skyscrapers, looking down on the buildings, the buses, and the taxicabs. All the traffic and the people who look like busy ants from way up here. This new flying superpower feels pretty good, but you've got a birthday to celebrate. So it's time to return back home. You curve your outstretched arm to turn around, and then it's full speed ahead for home. Within minutes, you are landing again back in your garden. You rush back to the mirror in your room, and you remove the feather, mask, and cape, and you hang it all up in your cupboard. Before you join your family, you take a moment to stand in your flying pose again, both arms raised above your head. It makes you feel super strong. You relax, smile to yourself, and go enjoy your favourite breakfast. What a great start to your birthday. Now it's time to return. Your peace out has nearly finished. Take a second now to feel your body again, where you are lying or sitting. Feel your body where it touches the floor, the bed, or the chair underneath you. Listen to the sounds around you. Take a nice big juicy breath in and sigh out of your mouth. And stretch. Now gently open your eyes. And before you get up, take a second to remember how you felt doing that. And even though we can't fly in real life, it doesn't mean you can't still feel the power and strength from a superhero flying pose. Just try it. Next time you feel nervous, if you have to stand up and do something, or you're worried what people are going to think, take a moment to just close your eyes and remember yourself flying like the superhero you really are. Remember how good you felt, how strong and brave. If you are somewhere nobody can see you, you could even do the flying pose. Hold it for a minute and really feel it in your body. Your body can shape your mind. Your mind will shape what you do and how you are. And what you do will shape your future. Be pleased that you now have this amazing superpower in your toolkit. Whenever you need to feel stronger, or braver, or just a bit calmer, come to peace out. Each one helps you understand your mind a little better and start to learn how to use the power of your mind to have a happier life and a whole lot more fun. This is Jaime saying peace out.